there was only one class that I was doing well in, and that class was called expository writing. I was one of 8 black males in a college preparatory high school. The only class I looked forward to was expository writing because I loved writing. As a matter of fact, the one shot in the arm that I could get every week, the one piece of encouragement that I could get was when I got my paper back graded on Monday. We turned it in on Friday. Teacher had it for us on Monday. And the score was always either a 90, 95, or 100. And I savored that moment because that was going to be the only 90 to 100 grades I was going to be getting that week. I say? But this one particular day, I was sitting in my seat on a Monday waiting for my paper, getting excited, and I got my paper back and there was no grade on it. It just said at the top, "See me." Now, I know I'm not the only person who's ever gotten a paper like that. Y'all looking at me like y'all know it. Raise your hand if you got one of those papers that say, "See me" on it, right? So I went up to see the teacher and I said, "Yes, sir, you wanted to see me?" And he looked at my paper and said, "Oh yeah, now I remember why I wanted to see you. What does this word mean?" I told him what the word meant. He said, "What does this word mean?" I told him what that word meant. He said, "Well, what does this word mean?" He went through literally like 5 or 6 words. I told him the dictionary definition and the definition in the context of how I used it in the paper. But he still just looked at me and he said, "You didn't write this paper." Now, he had seen my papers before, 100s, 95s, 90s, consistently. But that day he just looked at me. "You didn't write this paper." You see, something about his education, something about his training, something about his socialization told him that a young man that looked like me should not be able to write like that. He didn't know that by the age of 25, I would write my first book. He didn't know that by the age of 35, I would have written 8 books. He didn't know that I would go on to become a teacher of the year in language arts. He didn't know that I would go on to train teachers nationally and internationally, being on radio and television. Ebony Magazine selected me as one of 50 leaders of tomorrow. I don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you the way that you see your students makes a difference in the outcomes that you get from your students. Ashe?